Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. Over the weekend, we as a YouTube channel, we hit 12,000 subscribers. We're just over now. So yeah, very gradually. And that's kind of where this channel, you know, what I've been doing, it's the growth of the subscribers and the views have been a very steady, slow pace. If I look at my analytics on the channel, I will see that the actual subscribers go up like very slowly. It's never been a massive growth, but you know, I'm very grateful for every single one of you that watch me every single day. That's what it's all about. It's just about me sort of showing what I'm doing on a daily basis. Yeah, it's just me in my workshop on my own. I've got no camera crew behind me like other channels. I've got like camera crews or they've got mechanics, and I've got none of that. It's just me. So I appreciate every single one of you. And don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I don't normally ask that because I feel like it's a bit begging. I'm begging. I don't like to beg. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, let's crack on with today's video. It's going to be very busy this week. Got a lot going on. I've got cars that I've got to source for people. I've got another subscriber. His wife's got a Nissan Duke. I think it's only about 3 or 4 years old. Engine's gone. He's done about 16,000 miles, 17,000 miles. Engine's blown. So he's asking me to replace the engine. I'm looking into that for him just to see whether or not we can do it. Got other cars as well that I'm trying to find for people. Yeah, so interesting this week. It's going to be interesting. But we're going to start with this. The Fiat 500 that we bought and repairing for Jess. This is Jess's Fiat 500. I've now got the timing belt kit, the Dayco kit. So we're going to do that first and then do as much as we can on this car today. So that's enough waffling. Let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, there we go. New water pump and new timing belt. So I'm just checking, obviously my markings are here and it's absolutely spot on. No movement, it's where it should be. Obviously the bottom's not moved because I've locked it there, but I always put, if you have a look underneath here, see that there, look. I always put them in there because it helps when you're putting the belt on. The belt wants to drop off the bottom cog. So I always put these plastic trims tools in there just to help it sort of stay and it won't drop down. So yeah, that helps me out a little bit. And then you just put the new tensioner on there and then you tension it up to the right position. And yeah, that is the new timing belt and new water pump fitted. So I'm going to release all those bits and pieces at the bottom, turn over the engine, make sure it's in the same position, it ain't moved, and that sort of stuff. If I'm happy with that and it's no movement in the position of the timing, then I'm just going to go ahead and just box it all back up and yeah, continue with this one. We'll put the engine mount back in place and put all these plastic pieces and stuff and start putting it back together. So yeah, let's carry on. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, get in there. Everything is going back together, back on really, really well, smooth. We've done loads of these, so basically, yeah, it goes pretty quick, but, you know, everything's been put back on. Auxiliary belt's been put back in place because that was a new one. I have filled up the washer bottle just because it's there and it was quite low, so I thought fill that up and then that's done, ready for the MOT. Yeah, I have put the new air filter in place and put the box over it, but I'm going to leave it like that for the minute because we need to get to that little valve here, which is this one here on the top of the radiator, and we need to start bleeding the system when it comes to the coolant. It's been about probably, I'd say, close to nearly 2 hours now since I've done that water pump. I've been doing other bits and pieces as well, but it's been about 2 hours. So I'm quite, I'm quite happy to start filling up the coolant now. I can't start the engine yet because I haven't got the oil. I want to put in this one, the correct one, which is a 5W40. They delivered 5W30, which is the wrong oil. So I've had to send that one back. And then now going to bring me the correct oil, which is the 5W40. So I'm still waiting for that, but we can sort of crack on now with the coolant, bits and pieces, get it up to, we can't get it up to temperature. We can't run it until I start filling the oil in. But once it should turn up pretty quick. They said they're going to be pretty quick. So within the next hour, we should have that oil here. We can do that oil, fill it up, and then try and start the engine, basically, and make sure it's all good and it runs okay. So let's continue. I'll set you back up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, they've just dropped off the correct oil, 5W40. So I've put enough in because it's got to go through and round the new oil filter. So I've got enough coolant, got enough oil. I've just connected the battery. So it is a case of just turn that key and we'll see. It's not going to like it, I've got to be honest. It's just not going to like it because I've got the door off. I've got everything unplugged. But we just want to do this so we know that she runs. So here we go. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, there we go. All we've got to do now is make sure that the oil is topped up to the right position, and then I'm going to keep it running to get the coolant circulating. Obviously the water pump is doing its job down there, and we just need to get the coolant to the right position as well. But yeah, slowly guys, we are getting there. So let me turn it off for now. Actually, not a lot of lights on the dash, and I don't know why, but the mileage just stopped flashing. I suppose it's going to start flashing in a minute once it knows that the stereo is not in and connecting up. So, but yeah, so far so good. She's actually got quite a lot of fuel as well. I didn't notice that before. Look how much fuel on the left come with a car. Look at that fuel. So yeah, she's got some free once I've done it and completed it, free fuel to drive around in for a few days. But yeah, it runs, so that's good. I'm going to turn it off there. I'm going to now check the oil, and then we'll start it back up. Then we're going to sort of do the coolant, get that all up to scratch, and then, yeah, see how we get on today. So I'll set you back up, guys. Yeah, let's continue. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, the wheels are back on. I've closed the bonnet as well, so I did put that headlight in place just to check to make sure that's all lining up really, really well where it should be. So that's good. We can't do this headlight because of the wings not in place. You have to put the wing on and then the headlight connects to the wing as well. So we can't do that one, but that one is done. I'm just getting it up to temperature and I'm just waiting for the fan to kick in, kick out. So that is exactly what I'm doing. You hear it? And then stops. So it comes on, comes on and off, yeah? So that's what it needs to be done. Getting some really nice warm air as well through the cabin. It's up to temperature where it should be. The mileage is stopped flashing. I don't know why, because it's still disconnected there. So that's stopped for some reason. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, that's kind of really all I can do on this car until we get the door, the wing, and the paint back from the paint shop. He's just collected the fuel cap, the paint shop. He's just collected that. He's gonna knock me up the right paint shade as well as the colour. And then obviously once we get that, we can carry on, spray the inside of the wing and the inside of the door, and then we can fit the door, fit the wing, get the bumper back on, and then it can go to the paint shop. But yeah, there's always a process of bits and pieces. We've got to put we've got to get another lower crash bar. So that's what we'll do as well. Get another lower one. I'm not going to use that one over there because it's just a little bit bent. It's not worth it. So yeah, but it's definitely getting there now, guys. Definitely getting there. But that's it. That's the end of today's video. Don't forget, guys, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. How's it going? Give the video a thumbs up. Really appreciate all the support. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching.